Okay, I want you to tell the people about my immaculate birth.
I birthed a monster.
Okay, so where was I born?
You were born in the county hospital because I was on welfare. And I was this big time college graduate who had graduated magna cum laude #1 in class.
Uh huh.
And I was pregnant,
Birth.
single pregnant. And every month I would go to the clinic.
Uh huh.
And I never saw the same doctor because poor folks don't go to the same doctor every time. It's whoever there. So I thought the baby was going to be born before Thanksgiving so I could have a big Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. But he didn't come. So I went on to the doctor's office after Thanksgiving. And he said, my, you're awful big. I'm going to keep you. And me being the poor little single girl that I was, I didn't have nobody to call. So I just left my car at the clinic and walked over to the
Who
hospital.
walked over to the hospital?
So when I got to the hospital, they put me in the room. And nothing happened.
Mama, stop talking like that.
So they said, we're going to induce labor. And so I said, okay. They said, is it anybody we can call? No, sir. I'm by myself.
Oh.
So they stuck me up with the stuff to induce the labor. And 2:52 on December the 29th, they reeled me down to the room, delivery room. And they said, this baby in distress. We got to get him up out of here.
Wow.
So I had a cesarean. And with my cesarean, they placed me in a room with 4 other women.
Mama, stop talking like that.
Because I was poor and I was on welfare.
Oh my God.
And so I said to the doctor, what did I have? Because back then you didn't know what you was going to have till you had it. And so they said, you had a boy. And I said, oh, wow. Can I see him? And they said, well, you're going to have to walk down to the nursery to see him. And so I felt better the next day. And I went
They didn't
down.
even bring me this. They didn't even bring.
They don't do that at the county hospital when you was born. And so I went down to the nursery the next day. And I said, I saw these people looking at this baby like he was a monkey in a cage. And they were saying, ooh, ooh, look at that baby. Ooh. And so I pushed my way through the crowd to see who they was looking at. And lo and behold, I said, that's my baby. That's my baby. And he was a big, fat, bright baby. And the next day I saw him, he was a big, fat, black baby. But he hurt me.
I heard you.
I had to be in the hospital a month. So I was getting depressed because them girls was coming in 16, 17, pop! And gone the next day or two. So the social worker came to see me. And he just so happened to be the social worker I took a class from.
Oh, Lord help.
And so he said, I don't think it's good for you to see these people coming in and out, having their babies. And I need to ask you a question. I said, oh, okay. And he said, do you have anybody who come get him? He had eaten us out of the house.
They did not say that.
And so I said, I reckon my mama can come. And my mama lived about 100 and something miles away. So I called her and I said,
Oh my God, I can't believe you.
Mama, I said, they're going to move me down to another room. And they wanted to know if I had somebody who could keep the baby. And I told her, yeah. And she said, well, she said, can I take him home with me?
Oh.
And I said, you sure can. So she hopped on the bus, and the next day she was in Little Rock. And she took my little bundle of joy to ride to Arkansas and left me.
How long were you in the hospital?
I was in the hospital 1 month. And they had to go back in and do surgery again because he had kicked cyst on my liver.
That's what she say. I believe when I see the medical documents.
And anyway, they went back in and they drained that cyst on the liver. And I know this sounds bad, but it's a natural truth.
A natural truth.
And I started getting better. And after I got better, the doctors came around and they said, you know, we thought we was going to lose you.
Wow.
Because you was just as sick. And I said, praise the Lord. I didn't even know I was sick. Because I felt no pain.
Did you really say that?
That's true. I felt no pain. I didn't feel sick. And they was putting me with buckets of ice. I had to sleep on the ice. And
Wow.
my temperature never would go down.
Wow.
And I remember a friend of mine that worked with me at the youth home.
Mm-hmm.
He came to see me, and they thought he was the baby dad. And the doctor came in, and he said, you know, y'all, I want to talk to y'all. He said, you got a real high fever, and we can't, nothing we do gets it down. He said, so we're going to have to go back in and do some surgery. And he said, y'all blessed. Y'all got a big fat baby.
He said that for real? Did you say about the woman that came in and cleaned you up that time?
Oh, yeah, she was perfect.
What happened?
So anyway, so that's when they moved me out that room after they made the decision that I was depressed.
I cannot get with your voice.
And everything. So I went down to the other room, and it was